first.
Uh,
Okay.
okay, sure, go first.
Okay. You agreed that it. You'd agree that fucking. You agree that Hagoromo and his Hagoromo's descendants are the Uchiha and the Senju, correct?
I agree that Hagoromo's descendants
No,
are.
no, 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 no. Are his descendants the Uchiha and the Senju?
Okay, so yeah, Hashirama and Madara, all them, they're descendants of Hagoromo. Yeah.
Are
The Uchiha, yes, are the Senju and the Uchiha, as well as the Uzumaki, because they're a branch family,
I don't care
are
about that.
are the
I just want you
are
to
the
say that
descendants. They are the descendants of Hagoromo, correct?
All right, and Hagoromo had a Rinnegan, correct?
He had two of them.
He had a Rinnegan, correct?
He had two of them. Yeah, he had a Rinnegan.
Okay. And who was the first known human that we know of in the Naruto story to awaken the Rinnegan?
Hagoromo.
No, the first known human.
He's a human. He's half human.
He's half human. Who's a full human we know of in the story to awaken the
Nobody,
Rinnegan?
because they're all still part of Tsutsuki. Nobody.
No.
No? Are you saying that? Are you claiming that? Are you backtracking and saying that no?
Madara.
That they're not
Madara
descendants
is not.
of. Yes, he is. He's a descendant of Hagoromo. Therefore, he's still part of Tsutsuki. Are you contradicting yourself?
Who is the first human we know of besides Hagoromo to awaken the Rinnegan?
Likely Madara. Actually, stated Madara.
Madara. Okay. Now, I'm going to show you a scan of Madara saying that you need Senju and Uchiha DNA to make a Rinnegan.
Okay. All right, show me it. I'm waiting. Okay, there it is.
I sent it.
That's not Madara. That's Obito.
No, that is a flashback of Madara saying.
Oh, okay, yeah. The bottom of that. Okay, Obito, I'll teach you the Uchiha. No, that's not it. Okay, the Rinnegan cannot be awakened without possessing both Uchiha and Senju powers. Okay, so that doesn't mean that. Okay, first off, Madara doesn't know everything about the Rinnegan. He doesn't have all the information. He only has a very small sample size to work with.
Madara is the only human to go from a. Let me post the scan first.
Mm-hmm.
The scan basically says that the Mangekyo Sharingan, the Rinnegan comes after that.
Yeah.
So you agree that the Rinnegan comes after the Mangekyo Sharingan?
Yes, that's pretty blatant. All right,
okay.
Stop shotgunning.
No.
Stop shotgunning me and let me respond.
I'm not shotgunning you.
You are. You've been giving me point after point after point without letting me address your points. Alright, so the Rinnegan cannot be awakened without possessing both Senju and Uchiha powers. Yes, that can be true, but that isn't all of the story. Just being a regular Uchiha and possessing Senju DNA doesn't necessarily make it so that you can automatically get it. It was a specific situation where a Ashura reincarnate and an Indra reincarnate are both where their chakra combined. Hagoromo says as such when he's talking to Naruto in the right before he gives him 6th Path Sage mode. Hold on, let me grab it. What's this?
Are you talking about the scan right here?
Yes. So, in short, caused the merging of part of Ashura's chakra with Indra's chakra. That resulted in the derivation of my own chakra's power. Its own chakra is the Rinnegan. That's right, the awakening of the Rinnegan. So, Hagoromo says that only by combining Ashura and Indra chakra can you get a Rinnegan.
See, you already agreed that the Rinnegan comes after the Mangekyo Sharingan, and you agree that you need Senju and Uchiha powers to make the Rinnegan.
Yes, those are both true. But you you need
No,
specific.
No, that's all.
Okay,
you just conceded.
Okay, so you're. No, I didn't.
Bro, you just agreed to both of my points.
What you're saying is true, but the way you're going about it is wrong. What you're saying can be true, but not the entire story. A and B can be correct, but that doesn't mean it equals C. A and B plus another factor can equal C. The other factor is the fact that they're reincarnates of Ashura and Indra, as said by Hagoromo. You can even see this when Black Zetsu's talking about why he only went after the reincarnates. He didn't go after anybody else. He only went after reincarnates, he says. In the I think it's 681 or 682.
You're gonna have to prove that with a scan.
Yep, I'm grabbing it, buddy. Chill out. Where is my Naruto tab? Here it is. Alright, let me see. Alright, here it is. Not that one. This one. Alright, so, he says, time after time, I went after the reincarnates of each clan. So, not the regular people, not anyone else. Only the reincarnates. Why would he logically only ever go after the reincarnates and not one of the regular members? Remember, hold on. Remember, there is a lag time in between when the reincarnates are born and the last one had died. There was a good amount of time, like at least 14 years, 2 or 3 years, in between when Madara died naturally and when Sasuke and Naruto were born. At least 2 years. Obito was 12 when he left and got his Mangekyo, and then he was 14 when he attacked the Ninetales. There's at least a 2-year time skip, or even much more than that, because both of them were dead at a certain amount of time.
Are you finished?
Yeah, so at max, there's a lag time between when the reincarnates show up. So it would logically follow that if it was possible to manifest a Rinnegan from non-reincarnates, that Zetsu would have done so. Can you attack that point, please?
Okay, time after time, I had approached the reincarnate in each clan to attempt to manifest Rinnegan manifestation, but it always ended in failure. That just means that he always went after the reincarnate because they had a higher chance of breaking the Rinnegan.
What? Show that. Prove that. Prove that it's a higher chance and not that it's mandatory.
Because of the same point you had. They have the Ashura and Indra chakra, therefore they have a higher chance.
Okay. Only they have because they're reincarnates, right? Reincarnates would have the same chakra as the originals. It's specific chakra. Only the Ashura and Indra chakra. We both agree on that.
No, it's Senju and Uchiha DNA.
No,
it's Senju and Uchiha DNA mixed together.
Just said a second ago.
I said that they have a higher chance of awakening the Rinnegan if they're an Ashura incarnate.
I'm not letting you get away with this. Bro. You said that it's because they have that special chakra that they.
No, I said they have a higher chance because they are
okay.
Ashura.
Okay, can somebody please bring it back? Did he or did he not say that the reason that he used them is because they had Ashura and Indra chakra?
Because they had a higher chance of awakening it.
It doesn't matter the context. It doesn't matter the context of why you said it, Fenrir. It matters that you did say it. It doesn't matter the context. You still agreed.
No, I said they had a
yes,
higher
it does, retard. Listen! Listen! Shut your fucking ears, bro.
Stop the spurging. Stop it. Stop it. None of that.
I had to.
God, you niggas are crazy.
You already agreed that it takes Senju and Uchiha DNA to make a Rinnegan, correct? And you've agreed that the descendants of Hagoromo, the Uchiha, and the Senju have a chance to awaken a Rinnegan.
No, I didn't say that they have it. I said that the reincarnates have a chance of it.
No, you said that that the Senju and Uchiha DNA can make a Rinnegan. You said that
as I said before, A and B don't necessarily equal C, but A and B and a third factor can equal C. The third factor is the presence of Ashura and Indra chakra, not just the DNA of the two clans. Madara is correct. Yes, he did gain a Rinnegan through combining both of his and Hashirama's chakra. Yes, he is correct in that instance. Although he is unaware.
You just agreed to my point.
Shut up and let me finish. He was unaware that he was a reincarnate. Therefore, his testimony and his knowledge is incomplete. Only somebody with full knowledge, such as Hagoromo, is able to assert something like that. Only Hagoromo, because he has all of the information present. He knows about the cycle of hatred. He knows about this and that. He knows about X, Y, and Z. He knows that A and B don't equal C unless there's the third factor. Okay? Okay, thank you. I'll take that silence as a concession.
I'm not silent. I'm reading.
That's a reading. Dude. He has to say I agree or I concede for that to be a concession.
I know.
You're just being
Are you gonna attack my point?
I'm attacking, bro. I'm saying that any descendant of Hagoromo, the Uchiha, and the Senju, with their powers combined, you can create a Rinnegan.
Okay, prove that.
Madara created a Rinnegan.
Yes, because he said Indra reincarnate and he got an Ashura reincarnate's chakra. Are you saying that if he got like Tobirama's or fucking Tsunade's flesh instead of Hashirama's, that he'd be able to get one? Is that what you're saying?
A descendant of the Uchiha and Senju DNA mixed together make a Rinnegan.
Okay. Again, you're just repeating the same point. You're not.
I proved my point with Madara. Madara literally says it.
Okay, Madara doesn't have all the information. Does he know that he's a reincarnate? Yes or no? Yes or no? Does he know about the cycle of hatred and the reincarnate?
No, he does not.
Okay, so you agree that he is working with incomplete evidence and incomplete knowledge.
His incomplete evidence and incomplete knowledge resulted in the making of a Rinnegan.
Yes, because he gained knowledge because he lucked into it. He
Also,
picked one person that he was destined to fight.
On the stone tablet, that's how he gained the knowledge to create a Rinnegan, which was left behind by Hagoromo. It's literally in your scan.
Yeah, he was less... Actually, that's your scan for 1. And for 2, that isn't Hagoromo's tablet. That's Black Zetsu.
He said, I always thought that such a fellow would appear among the either the Indra or his reincarnates, which is why I left behind that stone tablet with guidance on reforming one's thinking.
You really got a bad memory, bro. First it was the limbo shit with the other time we talked about this, and now it's this? You don't remember that Black Zetsu...
This is Hagoromo's talking. This is Hagoromo's
talking, but he doesn't know that Black Zetsu changed it. He assumed that it was the right one. But Black Zetsu messed with it.
That doesn't change the fact that he learned how to make a Rinnegan from the stone tablet.
Okay. Alright, show me how Mater translated it, and show me that... Hold on, shut the fuck up. But yeah, hold on. Could you repeat that? I'm sorry.
I said that he learned how to make a Rinnegan from the stone tablet.
Alright, what he learned from there is very vague. He learned that, okay, so the combination of these opposites when working together can create something greater. I forget the exact quote. Hold on, let me find it. Uchiha... Stone... Wait, why am I looking for this for you? This is your burden to prove that. Isn't it? Wait, no, I think it's mine. Hold on. Whatever, it doesn't matter.
I'm looking for this game now.
Yeah, I'm grabbing it too. 6 on page 7 is when it's first talked about. $671. Hold up. Alright, so this is when Hagoromo talks about it, and this is when Black Zetsu talks about it. So Hagoromo says that he thought that such a fellow would appear among, which is why I left behind the stone tablet with guidance on reforming one's thinking. So the only people that can read it are the Uchiha with their Sharingan, and then the Mangekyo Sharingan, and then the Rinnegan allows them to read even more and more. Like, Hagoromo wrote it so that people would change their way of thinking when they saw it, when they were able to decipher it. That's what he's saying. He made it to dissuade the Uchiha from trying to get more power, and then Black Zetsu 10 chapters later says that Black Zetsu took himself to rewrite the tablet and put stuff on it like how the infinite Tsukiyomi was different than how it actually is. He was saying that it was Black Zetsu rewrote it so that it would be the goal of the Uchiha. Hagoromo wrote it so that they'd try to reform themselves. Black Zetsu wrote it so that they'd try to seek the Rinnegan.
What are you trying to prove?
That Hagoromo didn't... What am I trying to prove right now? Hold on. Let's see. Alright, so you were saying that...
What the hell?
CJ just...
CJ, do you know how we got here?
You haven't proved, right, that Black Zetsu or Hagoromo didn't leave instructions on how to create a Rinnegan. In fact, you just proved, right? You just proved that maybe Black Zetsu did leave instructions on how to make a Rinnegan. Because guess what? Right here, right? It says he left instructions like how to make the infinite Tsukuyomi, bro.
Yeah,
that will require him to have a Rinnegan. This knowledge is open to any Uchiha with a Mangekyo Sharingan. You've already agreed that the Rinnegan precedes the Mangekyo Sharingan, correct? That's it. This debate is over with.
What? How is it over with? Okay, just because
You've already agreed. Already agreed that Senju and the Uchiha DNA make a Rinnegan. That was my entire point.
Again,
you haven't.
Okay, both factors can be true. Just because you luck into something, just because you pick the right person to pick, and just because you're the right person, doesn't mean that anyone else can replicate the results. That's bad science. Madara never tried to recreate another pair of Rinnegan. And actually, wait, he did with Obito. And Obito, that was a failure.
Obito had one eye.
That doesn't... Why does that matter? Why does having one eye matter?
Specimen. He's an imperfect specimen. He doesn't have both eyes.
You know who else had one eye? Madara when he got his Rinnegan. That's how he got his other eye back. He used Izanagi to resurrect himself.
He had the eyeball in his socket. Bro.
Okay, so did Obito. Obito, when he came near... Okay,
that's Obito not his Sharingan.
Okay, why does that matter?
Because it has to be your Sharingan. It has to be a Mangekyo. I said the Mangekyo Sharingan. You get the Rinnegan after evolving the Mangekyo Sharingan. Both of the eyes have to be Mangekyo Sharingan. What's his face? Neither Sasuke's nor Madara's eyes are their own. It's Izuna's and Itachi's eyes. Those aren't their eyes. They become their eyes after they have them implanted to get the eternal Mangekyo Sharingan. So you're saying that any implanted Sharingan will work, right? You're saying that? No, that's an internal Mangekyo Sharingan. Why does that change anything? Because that turns into your eye. Prove that. Why? Why does that change it? There's no reasoning that you can come up with. That's a rhetorical question. I know that there's nothing that can point to that. Regardless, it's not their eyes that became the Rinnegan. Can I get my scans? Damn. Yeah, go look for them, buddy. Oh, it's EMS. Hey, how long is rejoinder? Isn't it typically 5 minutes?
Yeah, but you guys didn't set one beforehand, I'm assuming.
Yeah, you guys have to both talk about it before you do it, so you can establish it, but if not, just the shit goes on until both sides agree that they can have one.
One of y'all need to concede, but save us.
But if it drags out too long for a reasonable amount of time, I could just step in. So,
actually, Fenrir, you want to just go to conclusions?
All right, I got it. Man, this was a pain in the ass to find. Okay, look in the lower, the middle left-hand corner. it says that used to belong to my brother. That implies that they now belong to him.
Yeah, because they're in his eye socket. They're still Itachi's eyes. That doesn't mean that it doesn't
They
change.
now belong to him. It says used to belong to my brother.
Okay,
now they belong to
so
him.
Hold up. So if I walk up to you, punch you in the face, steal your wallet, whose wallet is it?
Yours.
Yeah, but it was originally yours.
Now you have ownership of the wallet.
You're just using verbiage. You're just using verbiage. So hold on. How is this any different? Than let's see. Oh, Danzo. How is this any different than Danzo just running up on Shisui and implanting his Mangekyo? How is this any different? It's Danzo's eye, isn't it? It's Danzo's eye, right?
Yes, that is Danzo's eye.
Okay. Hold on. Right after this point.
I don't get what you're trying to prove with this. I'm just trying to prove that the eyes now belong to Sasuke.
Okay, so as I said, you just proved me right. If the eyes now belong to Sasuke, then any implanted eyes now belong to that person.
It's not the same. This is an internal Mangekyo Sharingan. What Danzo has is an implanted Mangekyo Sharingan. It's not an eternal one. This is different. Why? This is a trade between brothers. This is something that's been hyped up in the. This is something that's been hyped up in the show.
Hold up, the show? Are you using the show? What?
This is something that's been hyped up in the manga, the show, the anime, whatever you want to use.
All right, so let's see. Again, if the so
you have to disprove.
Hagoromo got the Rinnegan, and he didn't have anybody. He didn't have an eternal Mangekyo. He just had a regular Mangekyo.
His parent is an Osotsuki. He was just born with it.
Hold on, is that true of the manga? I thought that was only. I remember in the anime for certain that he started.
We're not using anime. We're using manga.
Did we ever agree to that? For one, and for two,
we've been using manga panels this entire time. You've agreed to use manga.
And Derek, this is most consistent for in this server that people use manga instead of anime.
It's also most consistent in the server that most people use Rejoinder.
Yeah, well, hold on. To be fair. The same way whenever we were talking about the 5-minute rejoinder that it wasn't established since the start of the debate, and we just mentioned that now, like the conditions of that in regarding to canonicity, like it's just the exact same thing. So y'all never discussed whether y'all were only doing manga or data books in the fan books at the start. So now is probably the conversation to see whether y'all are going to include anime or not. Similar to how the way y'all had the conversation to see if there was going to be burden of rejoinder or not. So, Are y'all including anime or y'all just going to stick to manga?
Well, because we didn't
I like to stick to manga.
What'd you say, Derek?
Because we didn't talk about it before, you can't just add a new rule in the middle of it.
Well, that's why the discussion is right now. Like, are y'all going to include everything, or is it manga only? Because to be fair,
I'm choosing to use everything.
Yeah, because to be fair, this server does primarily use manga, like CJ stated.
This server also primarily uses Rejoinder.
That's filler. That's literally filler.
Okay, prove that. Okay, the anime The anime still canon to itself.
I've been using manga this entire time. You put a manga panel.
We all know this. You never said that we couldn't use the anime at the beginning. We never agreed on that.
You have been using manga panels.
Okay, so I can't change?
No, you can't.
Why?
I haven't used the manga panel. You haven't. I haven't used I haven't used anything from the anime. You haven't used anything.
You're still free to use
this
the
entire
anime.
Debate.
You're still fair to use the anime. Like, why don't you? Oh wait, that's
hold on, CJ or Gump. Solve this issue real quick. I'll be right back. I got a phone call.
Hey, bro. Dude,
You want to just go to conclusion?
So, Derek, what happens if what happens if it's only anime? Sorry, no.
It's just manga. They already been doing manga. If Fenrir did not agree to do anime, they're not going to be allowed to do it. It's just manga. But they both pretty much both agreed because they kept sending the chance and Derek never complained about it. They're trying to force him to use anime and Fenrir is not agreeing. So he can't use it.
Alright, you heard Gump, bro. You heard Gump. Manga only.
Does anybody have a skin where Hagoromo has the Sharingan in the manga? I think there is.
It doesn't exist.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it before.
Derek, bro. If you don't have evidence to back up what you're saying, just conclude the debate already. You already said you're gonna do it early. Why the hell are you dragging this shit out?
Okay. Let's go. Let's just hop to conclusions. You want to start, Fenrir?
All right. In conclusion, Senju and Uchiha DNA are necessary to make a Rinnegan because they're what do you call it?
You gonna finish? You gonna talk?
Because because their DNA comes from Hagoromo, who had a Rinnegan. Therefore, if you have a Mangekyo Sharingan, or an Eternal Mangekyo Sharingan, and you have both eyes, you are probably able to make a Rinnegan if you combine Uchiha and Senju DNA.
Okay. So he never attacked the point about there being a knowledge difference between Hagoromo and Madara, and he also never he kept saying that he wasn't attacking my A plus B doesn't equal C, but only in the presence of another factor argument. He wasn't attacking that point. Let's see. He never attacked the point about why Obito didn't really absorb, or he didn't really attain a Rinnegan, even when he came close to death, as well as other examples like Danzo. And I believe that's it.
Don't I win because he agreed to both of the points I said? You agreed